Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So before I start the reading today, I'm going to be using 3 powerful decks of cards today. Can you hear that motorbike revving up, things moving forward? I'm going to be live today doing the DM to DF horoscope readings for August. So whatever horoscope your masculine is, you can check in with that sign and it will give you a message. And I'm going to do all message cards for that reading. So I don't know what time I'm going to be live yet. It's going to be later on today, my time. So pop on your notification bell or just keep an eye out on the channel and I'll be live just for you. And it's going to be really nice because I haven't been live for a while, so we can all connect and say hi to each other. But, just be aware it's not a Q&A. If you're jumping on wanting a question answered, that will not be the live for you, okay? But you'll get your question answered in a different way because the masculine is going to speak to you, okay? Also, if you want a personal reading with me, so many of you have been emailing me. I have only got limited dates left for this year, and they are in November. So if you want a reading with me, get in quick, send me an email at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. I'll send you all the information. You choose your reading, which can be out of 7 types of readings, and then we arrange a date. Okay, and with my readings, you never pay me until the day of the reading. Okay, I just want to get that across. I panic if I get paid before. I don't like that. So, there's no rush to pay. Okay, so if you want a reading with me in November, email me and I can give you all the details. If you do need a reading before then, remember all the answers are inside of you. Okay, and all the answers are already here on the channel and the daily messages and the playlists as well. But I can fully recommend George Blue Eyes Tarot, My Divine Masculine. He offers a wide range of readings. And our soul sister Sandra from World Illuminator 11. Because, if your masculine isn't communicating with you, if you're in fear, if you think a reading would, help, then there are people there. Check out my featured channels list for details. So let's tap in with the energy for today then. So I'm going to bring in the Soul Whispers deck by Bridget, and this is beautiful. And yesterday I shuffled the deck and this card jumped out. Almost there. So I shared this on the community post and I really feel this is a big sign to, keep you going, to give you strength and power. You're almost there. It reminds me a lot of, when Jesus was kind of carrying the cross. And obviously he was carrying all those burdens around and all that pain. And he knew he was almost there. It was like it was almost done. And sometimes on this journey, it feels that way. It's like a struggle. It's like a sacrifice. It's painful. So the angels are saying to you, it's almost there. So we're going to bring in this deck. We're going to bring in the Arcanum Tarot, a really beautiful deck I haven't used for a while. And to get some angel guidance and clarity, we're going to bring in Healing with the Angels. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know? So let's see then. So what's the energy, please, around the connection? There we go. 2 cards. The energy around the Divine Feminines today, please. 2 cards. The energy around the Divine Masculine. I feel it's definitely that one. And these are falling out here. Let me put these back in the deck there. So again, look at this. The masculines have a lot to say. Very interesting. And yesterday when I shared the Divine Masculine Dark Truth series, day 28, powerful message, and I really felt that. I felt that the masculines are kind of arguing with everyone. So it's that volatile energy again where they're ready to explode, to blow up like a bottle of pop, like a volcano. So if you've seen any references or any pictures or, anything about volcanoes or things blowing up, it's because the masculine has all this kind of repressed energy and passion and desire within them. And it's coming up as anger and frustration. And what they're doing is because they love you, and they do love you. And if you doubt that, that's something you have to heal within yourself. Because you have to trust in these feelings and emotions. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, And deep down in your heart and your soul that your masculine loves you, no matter what they say or what they do. And they do confirm this to you through signs, through synchronicities, and eventually through their words and their actions. So you know this. So it feels like because they love you so much, they're getting very angry, and they're getting angry with their own self, their situation, They're things, people. So they're creating arguments or things to blow up so they can have time out, time alone to process, to work things out. And they're sorry, they're sorry if they are the ones pushing you away. They're sorry it's taking so much time. And that message really resonated with me yesterday because I picked up on that big time. I just ended up going to bed for a couple of hours in the afternoon because I was feeling all this energy and I just needed to kind of have time out. And I just kind of went upstairs and got in bed and went to sleep. And I felt like all these things were going over in my head. Really weird. It was like in the Matrix, when all the numbers are on the screen and they're all dotting about. It felt like things were just kind of rushing through my head. And I feel it's the masculine processing, information, not just about you and the situation, but downloads they're receiving. So I feel they're receiving downloads of information and the processing things a lot like how, Neo or Morpheus or, Cypher or anyone in the Matrix or Trinity kind of decipher the Matrix, see it on the screen and understand it. So they're having all this kind of, DNA upgrades and they're going through all this kind of information where it's all flowing like technology and, advanced DNA blueprints and all these things are coming into their minds. So they're being illuminated and it's creating the need for a time out. Things are getting too much. So they're blowing up like a bottle of pop. I mean, this could even be happening at work, not necessarily with their karmic partner or, their family or their friends. It could also be at work. It's like they're being pushed to the limits inside themselves. And also the feminine has been taking the pressure off the masculine. Being taking the pressure off by surrendering and working on self. And when the feminine takes that pressure off, there's nowhere for the masculine to hide. They have to access their own feelings and emotions then. They have to face things. They have to bring things up to the surface to be healed, battling their demons. Because you're their biggest and their greatest and their most powerful mirror. So this is what they're going through right now. So I'm really interested to see what the cards are going to be. So what's the energy around the connection today, please, angels? There we go. The energy around the divine feminines, jumping out there. And the energy around the divine masculines. What do we need to know? Thank you. I love this deck. I haven't used it for a while. Need to start bringing more tarot back in the channel. What do we need to know, please, angels, for the journey? Wow, look at that. Wow, got freedom coming up for the journey. Very powerful. Very powerful. For the divine feminines, there we go. And for the divine masculines. Again, I'm feeling a lot of emotion around today. They're giving me tear energy. This is in both eyes. So this is obviously elation and pain. Things we're dealing with, sadness, releasing and healing. So for the journey then, look at this. I promise to fix this. I promise to fix this. What a beautiful message. So this is the energy. And what I feel this is two messages. This is, yes, it's a message from the masculine, saying to the feminine, I promise to fix this. I promise to make it right. I promise it will happen when it's meant to happen, in divine timing. And that's also a message from the universe. And this is a message from the masculine showing you how they care. So it's that promise of union with the stag or the promise of communication with the bees, the signs that you are seeing. So you're receiving a promise today, a promise that they will fix this. And feminines, you're promising too that you will fix your thinking, that you won't doubt it anymore, that you're going to have faith, that you're going to trust, that the past is the past and it's gone. What matters is now. And this is a message from the universe. I promise you that I will fix this. Okay? So if you feel like it's stuck, it's stagnant, there's no hope, however can it move forward? Is it ever going to change? The universe is saying to you, I promise that I will fix this. And it's a promise. It's not a wishy-washy thought. This is a promise to you from heaven. I promise I will fix this. This is about having faith. And when we have faith, even a small amount like a mustard seed, we can move a mountain with our mind because thoughts become things. And this is also reminding you that you can fix this by fixing your perception, the way you see the situation. And when you look at things in a positive light, a different way, your situation will change. You are gorgeous. And this is, I feel, because these are journey messages, these are messages for both twins, not only from each other, but from the Creator. So you're being reminded that you are gorgeous. And gorgeous means jaw-droppingly beautiful or jaw-droppingly handsome. I love that word, that's a word that I like to use. And when I was channeling my cards, that's the word that came through. Gorgeous. So I Googled it, it says jaw-droppingly beautiful or jaw-droppingly handsome. And that's why they're using that word. Because you are. You are breathtaking to your twin. And you are breathtaking to others. Your light. And I can really share that with you because, right now members have access to my personal Snapchat. So obviously I'm watching all of your stories and you're sending me snap stories and, videos and stuff. And your beauty is breathtaking. All of you, even the guys, your light shines so bright that you are gorgeous. And you need to understand that because when we're in these type of connections and we're going through pain and struggle, we in a way feel lost and we don't feel gorgeous. We don't feel it, especially if our twin is denying things or saying nasty things and making us feel bad, And remember, no one can make you feel bad without your permission. So it's up to you, Remember, it's all illusion. Don't take anything personally. But this is a sign from the universe to know your worth. And yesterday we had that card that said your beauty cascades over me. And this is the same energy. This is you understanding your beauty and your light and your power, that you are special and unique and, you are amazing. And the angels want you to know that. And that's not something I say lightly. I feel your energy and see it every day. And it's about the power. Remember what you see in others is what is going on in yourself. So if you see my light and you see my beauty, that's what's within you. You're tapping into that energy within you. So if you see the world as beautiful and magical, that's who you are. That's what energy and vibration you're operating in that moment. If you see the world as bad and ugly and negative, that's what energy you're operating in that moment. So remember, everything is giving you a preview of what's to come and showing you how you are feeling and experiencing your life in each moment. Because everything is a perception. Everything is a perception. So remember, don't judge anyone. Because when you judge others, you get judged yourself. You're just seeing things from your own point of view. So realize that this is real and true and you are gorgeous and they see you that way too. So your masculine is saying to you, you are jaw-droppingly beautiful. You have to believe that. Don't doubt that. Why would you doubt that when that's who you are? You are kind and loving and generous and your light shines out. So know your power today. Know your worth, that you are gorgeous in every way. And obviously this is how you see your twin too. They are gorgeous to you. Everything about them makes you go weak at the knees. They take your breath away and you take away theirs. Very powerful. We've got the Knight of Wands, so it's showing you action, movement, change. The Knight of Wands is someone who's got up on his horse and is taking action towards something he wants. And this can signify change. Change is not just within the connection, but changes that help the connection. Leaving behind karmic situations, moving on from toxic thought patterns, leaving behind codependent behaviour, moving on to the next phase of your life, the next chapter, starting a new job, working on service. When you get knocked down, you get back up. So this is showing you change and action, movement and power happening now in this energy of Leo, the Lion's Gate approaching, very powerful. It's a journey of self-acceptance, accepting yourself as you are, realizing that you are gorgeous. So why wouldn't the universe fix this? This is you accepting yourself as you are. And the masculines get lost on this journey. They get lost. They have to find themselves. They have to find the way. And you light the way. They have to accept that they are worthy of your love. And they lose part of themselves. whether that's in a karmic relationship or something they're doing in the matrix, the physical world, the 3D, they kind of lose a sense of who they are. Their confidence goes, they get stripped bare so they can be reborn. And you can see this angel is kind of naked, so we have to be vulnerable. This is about vulnerability, realizing that that's not a weakness, it's a strength. Putting ourselves on show, our true feelings, accepting this as it is, not trying to make it into anything else or anything it's not yet ready to be. This is accepting that you are you and that's okay. You are exactly as you're meant to be. You are perfect as you are. You are gorgeous. And the universe is going to fix this. So accept things as they are, accept yourself and learn to love yourself. And remember your power and your truth. We've got friendship. So it's the friendship as well that matters. Friendship is glue that holds connections together. The best relationships are the one where you've got an amazing friendship. And the angels are reminding you of this. You guys aren't just lovers or twin flames or, in love. You guys are best friends united in love. That's why me and George have such an amazing connection, because we're not just lovers or twin flames or divine feminine, divine masculine, or man and woman, or, wherever the connection is that we're in. We are best friends and we are united in that love. So it's the friendship that's the glue. So this is what I feel is going to be worked on. And remember, if your twin flame can only offer you friendship right now, that's because they want to be able to give you everything else. They want to be free. If they are with someone else but they still want you in their life, that's not being selfish. That's because they're honouring their own truth. And the angels are letting you know that maybe you don't want that because you can't handle it. You need more, you want more. But the best connections are built on friendship, because that's the glue that holds it together. Without that friendship, there's no conversation, there's no communication, there's no understanding, there's no empathy. Me and George support each other because we are one. And you support each other because you are one. And that's friendship. So it's reminding you it's so much more than just a physical, passionate connection. It's about the spiritual bond too, the way you connect to help. It's a spiritual love, and that's more important than anything. Everything else comes with it. That's why there's so much passion between you. So the friendship is what's important. And this is what's being nurtured right now. This is what the masculines are missing right now. They're missing the feminine's friendship, the feminine's light, in a way the feminine's devotion. They're missing that because they're feeling lost. They're accepting themselves. They're finding the way. They're taking action. So they need that kind of reassurance that you are there. And, if they are dealing with stuff in their karmic situation, they're feeling lost. Nobody gets them. They need a friend. So this is reminding you here that friendship is important. So if that's what your masculine is offering you right now, and you can take that, then be happy, surrender. Realize that friendship is a gift, and it's powerful, and it's magical, because that will lead to blessings, and there's blessings on the way. And the angels are reminding you this. In this connection, you are blessed beyond measure every single day. You just have to be open to see that. Are you seeing that right now, the blessings in this connection, embracing everything? Or are you seeing this as bad and horrible and painful and you can't go on? The angels are here to bless you, to give you blessings, reminding you this is a journey of freedom where, we stop running, we stop chasing because there's no need to. The masculines freeing themselves up. The feminines stop controlling things and letting go. This is like the other day when I used the romance angel cards. We got the let go of control issues card. And remember, it was that kind of goat going round in circles in a pen, wanting to break free. And I know so many of you, especially our soul sister Donna, who was always receiving channel messages from Archangel Sandalphon, receiving Queen songs. I want to break free. Things happening, things moving forward, change. Okay, we are the champions coming through. Love your life, live your life, rise. All these songs reminding you of this powerful change. So freedom, Okay, freedom coming into the connection, freedom, being the true self, accepting. You know, if you're in a same-sex connection, this is about your masculine accepting who they are, understanding themselves, wanting freedom, wanting to be free. This is the divine masculine in your connection, wanting to be free from the matrix and society and all these things, so they can show you off in their world and start, you know, afresh and be open and honest and come out of the darkness, because you are gorgeous to them. And they are promising you today that they will fix this. Very powerful. For the masculine then, there's a lot to say. So let's see what's going on with the masculine. For the masculine, we've got a lot to say. Don't give up on me, please. Wow. Don't give up on me, divine feminine, please. They're pleading with you, okay? It's almost there. Give me time. I'm doing what I need to do. Very beautiful. You know, even if they're giving you friendship here, don't give up. Okay, because clearly they want so much more. They promise they're going to fix it, but they need to find themselves first. Trust them. I love your mind. Love that, because that's exactly the energy I'm feeling. It's not just about the sexual energy, the chemistry, the passion, the desire, the way you look physically. When they are saying to you, you are gorgeous, they're not just saying, I love your body or your face or, you know, the way you dress or the way you look. They're saying, I love your mind. I love your mind, your intelligence, your power, your spiritual understanding, who you are. You stimulate their mind, divine feminine. You stimulate them. You know, you stimulate them. And they're saying, thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for stimulating my mind. Thank you for not giving up on me. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for believing in me and believing in our love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there's gratitude there today from your twin. There's nothing I want more than you. And they're letting you know that now. The 3D world will contradict that message. And you'll think, well, no, they want their karmic partner more than me. Or they want their job or their addiction or their lifestyle. But they are saying to you, there's nothing I want more than you. But I have to accept myself and release all insecurity, doubt and fear to be able to act on that. So that's why he's saying to you, please don't give up on me. Don't give up on me, please. There is nothing more I want than you. Why now? They're giving me fear, thank you. Why now? So they're asking why now? Why is all this happening now? Why is all this happening in the world now? You know, I'm so close to making a change. Why am I being tested? Why am I being triggered? What's going on? They're giving me fear. So the masculines are doing a lot of questioning at this time about what's happening in the now, why things are happening, you know, why? And they're also asking themselves, why now? You know, why the changes need to happen. So they're also dealing with these demons because they fear the change as a human being. Because remember, we are a spiritual being, we are source energy, we are a spirit and a soul, but we're also in a physical body. And that physical body has limitations. It has ego. And the ego goes into fear. And the ego questions everything. And when we make big changes in our lives, you know, whether that's moving away from a situation, a relationship, a job, changing our home, picking up our life and moving it somewhere else, starting afresh, it brings in fear. It's natural because the ego is afraid of the unknown, doesn't know what it's going to bring. Yet the soul craves change and craves newness. So this is the masculine saying, why now? Why have I got to do it now? So it's also that fear where they're afraid, they're like a child. It's like, thank you, angels, they're showing me, like your masculine right now is on a bike. Okay, this is what they're showing me. And the bike's got stabilizers on. Okay, the bike's got stabilizers on. Now, those stabilizers are a crutch or a support. And I'm feeling they're showing me Archangel Michael one side, and Archangel Raphael the other side, and Archangel Metatron and Archangel Jeremiah behind them. This is very powerful. Give me this right now. And Archangel Michael is the safety net, the strength, the protection. Archangel Raphael is the physical and emotional healer. And Jeremiah is edging your masculine forward to make changes, to review their life, to question things, to go over everything. And Archangel Metatron is in charge of the timing of it. So just like a child on a bike with stabilizers, that's where your masculine is. They're about to take off the stabilizers. The angels are about to release the stabilizers and push the masculine forward. And in a way, he knows this, and he's saying, why now? He's afraid. He's afraid he's going to fall. He's afraid he's going to fall off that bike and hurt his knees and cut himself and cry, and no one's going to be there to pick up the pieces. So he's dealing with this now because he's afraid of the unknown. So it's not that he doesn't want to be with you. He's saying to you, there's nothing I want more than you, but I'm afraid of the now because I don't want the stabilizers to go. It's like a child who has a pacifier. Say a child has a dummy in, and you have to, as a parent, take that dummy away. And it's going to make your child cry because you're taking something away. Or if they've got a comforter, like a toy or a comfort blanket, and when you take that away because they've come of age, you're like, oh, what's going to happen? So you may be feeling this fallout, Divine Feminine. You may be feeling all this anxiety within them. You may be feeling butterflies in the stomach or in the solar plexus as they prepare for these changes. And he's saying to you, I wish I could just tell you how I feel. So this is what he's dreaming about. This is what he really wants to say. This is why so many cards have come out, because he's telling you the truth. He has a lot to say. And this is a great day then to do the DM to DF messages, because he has a lot to say. So he's saying to you, I wish I could tell you how I feel. I wish I could express to you. So he wants to. He wishes this. He wishes he could be more open like you. He looks at you and you're everything he desires to be, because he sees you as his lighthouse. He's saying to you, I can hear you. So when you're talking to him, he can hear you. Okay, he knows you. He feels everything just the way you feel everything. So talk to your twin. Talk to your twin in the 5D realm. Close your eyes. Speak to him in your mind, in your head. Sing to him. Okay, speak out loud if you want to. Okay, shout. He can hear you. I recognize myself in you. So he sees a part of himself in you. This is why twin flames recognize each other on a soul level. Heart to heart, soul to soul, mind to mind. It's in the eyes. The eyes are the windows to the soul. When you look into each other's eyes, you get lost in that. That's why sometimes the masculine struggles with that. Can't look you in the eye. He's looking everywhere but in your eyes. And when he looks into your eyes deeply, he can't stop. And that's when sometimes the tears come or the emotion comes. The vulnerability comes out because you're looking into each other's soul, and he recognizes in you part of himself. And he also sees in you the part of himself he knows he can change. He's inspired by you to be authentic, to be standing in your truth, to be in your integrity, to follow your path, to follow your dreams, to be the person you were born to be. So he's saying to you, I see myself in you. You're so beautiful. See? You're so beautiful. You're jaw-droppingly beautiful. You are gorgeous. He's saying to you, do you even understand your beauty? And if you're masculine as a man, okay, this is a natural thing for them to feel your beauty as a feminine, okay? But if you're masculine as a woman, they still see you as beautiful. When I look at George, he's beautiful to me. When he's got his glasses on and he's watching the tally, I just glance at him and his eyes are just beautiful because they're illuminated in his glasses. They're enlarged. And I just think, wow, you're so beautiful. And I say that to him. And he's a man, he gets a bit, don't like being called beautiful. So I'll say, you're handsome. And again, even now, he can't really accept those compliments because that's something the masculines have to deal with on a very deep level. And it's even more intense if you're in a same-sex connection because, showing the emotion like that is very nurturing and loving and powerful. We've got the 7 of Swords. So remember, your masculine, it's not what it seems. If they seem to be hurting you, deceiving you, betraying you, causing you pain, it's all part of the journey. So you have to look through the illusion, see through their actions, try and understand why they do things they do. He wants to be able to give you the whole loaf, not just a few breadcrumbs. And if he's in this back and forth energy with you, he is dealing with his emotions because you're his queen. You're his queen of cups. You're his light. You're his power. You're his love. Okay, there could also be an extra sign there if you are a water sign. But this is the energy of water emotion. You know, he sees you and he thinks it's so easy for you. You can just be yourself and speak your truth. And, you know, I wish I could do that, but I hide and fight and destroy. So he sees you as his light. And I know that as a divine feminine, we don't have it easy. And that's why, you know, about a week ago, I shared that post. You know, the feminines think the masculines have got it easy. The masculines think the feminines have got it easy, when neither of you have got it easy at all. So this is why compassion is so important in the connection. But he is showing you here, you are everything he wants. You are his light. Even when he's running from you, hiding from you, struggling, lying, causing issues, he knows what he wants. He knows. This is his lower self and this is his higher self. This is when he's operating in the ego. This is when he's operating in his higher self. He has a vision. He has a vision of you. He has a vision of the connection. He's saying, you are beautiful to me. Please don't give up on me. Eh? He wants to be able to open up. He wants to be able to give you his heart. He's reminding you here, he's a page. He's still spiritually growing. He's growing into the Emperor, remember. So he's showing you the truth, especially if there's an age gap, okay? So they show me in this reading here as well. This could be the younger twin approaching the older twin, you know, the feminine energy. So again, it doesn't matter, you know, who's got the age gap here. I feel this about movement and change, overcoming challenges, because the Chariot is the forward motion. And this is really powerful because I think it was either yesterday or the day before, one of the days, they were showing me in my mind the Chariot, and there it is. So it's showing you here, the masculine is showing you they are overcoming their darkness. They're overcoming their battles, their demons, their challenges, their triggers, to be able to speak their truth, to come forward with that cup. And that's the cup of emotion, the cup of love, the cup of communication. And he's showing you he wants to start again. He wants a new beginning. It's like he's showing you love in the 5D world, in dreams, through songs, through signs. You know, he's like he's blowing kisses to you today. And he's showing you this. And the dog is loyalty. The dog is loyalty. So he's blowing kisses to you. So what I'm seeing in this is they show me feathers. They show me like those dandelion seeds that fly about. Leaves falling off trees. Anything today that comes to you. Maybe something falls at your feet. Could be a feather, it could be a leaf, it could be a flower, you know, could be something else. Something is going to fall at your feet today because your masculine is falling at your feet for this connection, for this love. And he's blowing kisses to you. And he's showing that to you. He's saying, thank you for being you. You are beautiful to me. You're all I want. Thank you for not giving up on me. Please don't give up on me. So he's sending you love. He's showing you he is on the precipice of a new beginning, wanting to make a change. And all you have to do is set your intention. He sees you as powerful. He sees you as his future. Someone who's very nurturing, loving, kind. You know, he sees a future with you, a stable future with money, success, power, but also love, family, you know, connection. The masculine is starting to take care of his body. So if you see your masculine and you think, wow, he's lost weight, you know, he looks older, he looks drained, he needs to eat better, he knows, okay? So he's starting to take care of his body. He's starting to look after himself. And this is a sign and a time of miracles. So miracles are flowing in. There's a miracle. If your masculine is struggling with something health-wise, there's going to be a miracle recovery. But this is showing you miracles coming into the connection because he is saying to you today, I promise you, I will fix it. Very beautiful. For the feminines then, let's see what's happening with the feminines. We've got feminines saying, I will make it right. So you both want to fix it. I love it. Okay, feminines, you're saying, I will make it right. And the feminine, that's what you want to do anyway. That's why we find it so hard when they ghost us, block us, ignore us because we want to make it right. We want to clear the air. We want to sort things out. But sometimes the way we sort things out is by giving them time and space to be able to work it out themselves. So you have the right to this love, and you're being shown that. So the angels are reminding you the way to make it right is to forgive, to heal, to breathe, to relax, to trust, to have that faith that even a small amount like a mustard seed will move that mountain. I've been reminiscing. So feminines, you've been thinking about the past. You've been reminiscing. You've been going over things, maybe deeply overthinking things. Maybe you've been looking at photos or memories of things, reminiscing. That may bring up pain. It may bring up joy. Allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling today. There is hope for the future. You are understanding this more and more every day. Following your truth, following your light. Orbs around you. Okay, if you've been noticing there's orbs around you, it's your connection with heaven. Angelic support, angelic protection, because the love is real. And they're showing this. And I feel some of you are already thinking about Christmas time or the New Year, celebrations, wondering if you're going to be together, wondering if you're going to share Christmas together, if you're going to be able to give gifts to each other, if you're going to be able to share Thanksgiving together or Valentine's Day or holidays. You're planning all of these things. And there is hope here for the future. Things coming together because you are best friends and lovers united in love. So don't give up. Stand up for what you believe in, Divine Feminine. Know your truth. Don't back down. If you've got people coming at you, giving you other opinions, whether it's coming from your family or friends, the outside world, other readings, you know your truth and you have to defend that. Don't let anything knock you off the path, because your dreams are going to come true. There's hope here. This is like, like fairy tale energy. Say your happy ever after is coming. People around you may say, oh, it's a fairy tale. It's not real, but you know your truth because you're living in it. You are living a fairy tale right now because it's beautiful and magical and miracles happen. And you're shown that. Things happen to you that sometimes blow your mind. You can't even explain it or understand it. Unless you're living in it, you can't get it. And the answer is romance. Remember, this isn't just friendship. It isn't just a mind bond. This is romantic, deep, powerful, passionate, intense, incredible love. And the romance angels are helping to bring you together at the right time, in the right way, for the right reasons. So the message today is to keep the faith. The universe is saying to you, I promise that I will fix this. Have a great day. Hope to see you at the live later, and I'll see you soon.